Top 10 game-saving shots that were made by randoms. Let's go take a look. Starting off at number 10, we got Gore Gooey Dieng with a game winner for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Granted, I know he really just got lucky here, but it's still a great play from somebody who normally starts at left bench. With the number 9 pick, we got Devontae Graham for the San Antonio Spurs putting in a game-winning floater against the Nuggets. And you know this man barely got any minutes because the bench is going nuts for this guy. With the number 8 pick, we got Cole Aldrich off a pick and roll collecting his own miss to send a game against the Utah Jazz to overtime. How are you going to let yourself get gamed by the same man that taught you chemistry in 7th grade? If anybody in the comments can tell me one legit fact about this guy, I will follow you back, because who is this? And at number 7, after a long and grueling possession of a bunch of randoms playing hot potato in this Grizzlies-Mavericks game, my boy Salah Mejri finds himself under the rim with the rock after the 4th miss of the possession and puts in the game winner for the Mavericks. You know, who is this guy? I wouldn't even be surprised if he just parked a semi-truck out front after a 500-mile day and then threw on this Mavericks jersey before the game. Then at number 6, I think everybody has seen this one. Matt Ryan, catch and shoot, fadeaway 3 in the corner. Game. You know, I think my favorite part about this play is Pat Bev is chasing this man down. He doesn't even want to let him celebrate. Are you kidding me? My man is never going to hit a shot of this caliber in his life ever again. Bro's just jealous. With the number 5 pick, we got Cartier Martin with an and one three-pointer to give the Washington Wizards a win against the Philadelphia 76ers. I feel bad for this random who was playing defense on this guy. He just got gamed on by somebody who was named after a designer bag or a watch. I mean, either way. With the number 4 pick, this is probably the only name on this list I've heard of. Etuan Moore with a game-winning 3 for the Chicago Bulls over Russell Westbrook. I can tell by Benny the Bull's reaction that this guy is an absolute nobody. These randoms are hitting these game winners just for the dad lore at this point. Then at number 3, I really don't understand this one. Tracy McGrady, one of the biggest buckets of all time, swings the rock to this nobody named Steve Novak and lets him hit the game-winning 3. You know, you can always trust the white boy behind the arc, but it gets to a point like, who is this guy? And bro is fired up. You know, I gotta give him some flowers, to be honest. And with the number 2 pick, after a couple of misses by the Raptors, we got Chris Boucher under the rim, and he puts in the game-winning putback. And you know, once again, a random just finds himself in the right place at the right time. How are you gonna get injured on a game winner, man? What are you doing? And finally, in the number 1 spot with 6.5 minutes per game, we got Sundiata Gaines hitting a game winner for the Utah Jazz over the Cleveland Cavaliers. Celebrate big tonight, my boy, because nothing in your life will ever top that shot right there.